Hello students, welcome to this class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, today we'll start the new poem from your Honeysuckle book, The Kite by Harry Ben. So, children, don't you feel that the title itself is very interesting? Because you all might have tried your hand at kite flying. Am I right? Yes. So, without spending much time, let's proceed to get some information about the writer. So children, the writer or the poet of this poem is Harry Ben. Harry Ben was an American screenwriter and children's author. He was born on 24th September 1898 at Arizona in United States, and he was died on 6th September 1973 at Greenwich in United States. He was graduated from Harvard University in 1922. About his works, if we discuss something, he was involved in writing scenes and screenplays including the war film like The Big Parrot and Hell's Angels. So children, let's start the poem, The Kite. The poet has drawn a beautiful picture of the flying kite through words in this poem. So let's recite first. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail. You can see in this picture that the tail is fluttering and the kite is flying high in the sky. The word dive means to go into the water with a force and softness. Snaps means cracking sound. So let's come to the explanation. The poet says that when the sky is clear and there are no clouds, it is very interesting to watch a new and colorful and attractive kite when it is flying high in the sky. It moves with softness and force together at the same time. When the kite moves in the sky, its tail flutters and creates a cracking sound in the air. Now let's come to next lines. Then soars like a ship with only a sail, as over tides of wind it rides. Climb to the crest of a gust and pulse, then seems to rest as wind falls. So here soars means fly high, sail means float, tides means rising and falling waves, crest means top of something. So let's come to the explanation. Then soars like a ship with only a sail, as over tides of wind it rides. Here the poet has compared the kite with the ship. The movement when the kite flies up and down in the sky, it looks like a ship. Such moves help it to float in the sky, just the waves rising and falling in the scene. Climb to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. So, with a sudden blow of strong winds, it goes up to the highest point in the sky in a wavy manner, the way a ship moves on the scene. But as soon as the wind slows down, it seems as if it has stopped there to take some rest. Now move to these lines. When string goes slack, you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows and its wings fill and up it goes. How bright in the blue is a kite when it's new. Here, string means thread, slack means loose, breeze means fresh air. So now, the explanation part. When string goes slack, you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows and its wings fill and up it goes. Now, the poet says that when the thread tied to the kite loosens, the flyer runs and rolls it back. It waits till a new fresh air blows again and fills its wings with air again to help it to fly high. Now, the poet says that how bright in the blue is a kite when it's new. Again he repeats the line. He says that when this new kite again flies in the sky, it looks very beautiful and attractive with bright colors. Here in both the pictures you can notice that there is a kite which is stuck in the tree. So here the poet says that, but a raggeder thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of the tree. So here raggeder means torn or tattered. Flaps means flutters. The poet says that the kite looks very attractive and bright when it is flying in the sky. But when it gets stuck on a tree top, it gets torn and gives a poor worn out look, which is not liked by anyone. So here the poet wants to say that the kite looks very beautiful when it flies in this blue sky. If it is in the state of rest, it is not liked by anyone. So the beauty of kite is in its movements only that make it beautiful and attractive. So children, you have seen that in this poem the poet is praising the beauty of kite when it is flying in the sky only. But when it is in the state of rest, it is not liked by anyone. I hope this poem is clear to you and you enjoyed it very well. So children, let's move to the practice questions. Here are some practice questions for you. How does a kite look when it is new? How does a kite soar in the sky? When does a kite take rest? What helps the kite to fly? So now, this is all about the poem today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you children. Happy learning. Have a good day ahead.